welcome. This class is going to focus on heart openers. So it's a yin class, so we'll be still and in longer holds. It's not cardio intensive, but everything will focus on opening the chest, opening the heart. And just for a little bit of context, as we move through life, our natural inclination and what we do is our shoulders come in, our shoulders come up, we move forward, right? We're lifting things. So we're coming down like this. I'm often carrying a baby. Okay, again, it's like this movement like this. And so our bodies on a physical level are often closing. So this practice will focus on opening, right? Moving in this direction, which is like very healthy for us to be able to move in all ranges of motion. Okay. Then on the emotional level, we also tend to do this, right? Something traumatic happens to us, or something we don't want to deal with today, or just can't deal with today. And so we close off. Now, that's a good thing, right? We should be able to protect ourselves, take care of ourselves. I'm not saying not to do that. But there is also a time and a place where it's then healthy to let some of those things go and to be open and to be a yes and willing to receive. So this class today will both on a physical level and an emotional level focus on opening, and it will specifically focusing on opening through the heart. And that area then is our chest, and then the arms and hands are extensions of our heart. So that's where you'll find the class focus today. So you can start by lying down on your back. I have a rolled up blanket next to me that I use as a pillow. So grab blankets, pillows. I also have a block with me, which I am going to use today. So if you have a block, use it. If you don't, a few pillows will work just fine as well. So grab what you need and then lie down on your back. And you can bring the soles of your feet together and your knees out wide. And then just in the spirit of working on heart openers, take your hands, the palms, and turn them to face up over to the right and left. So just as a sign of, being willing to receive, being willing to let go. Notice any tension you're carrying around your shoulders, in your chest. And then out through your hands and your arms. And see if you're able to soften down. And then notice if the breath is deep or shallow. And if you find that it's shallow, start to take bigger breaths through the nose, just filling the lungs with air. And then you'll stay with your chest pointed toward the ceiling. And you can even stay with the hands out to the right and left. You're just going to cross the right ankle over the left ankle, or the right knee over the left knee, and then drop the knees over to the left as you look to the right. So the chest is still open. And you can keep your arms as they are, come back to center, and change sides. And then come back into the middle. And from here, we're going to set up for a shape called Hero's Pose. So you'll certainly want to use a block or pillows here. Your chest is going to be the highest point in this shape. So I'm going to take the block on the middle setting and place it right in between my shoulder blades. So as I come back, I'm looking for the block to land right in between my shoulder blades. I'm going to take my right foot back behind me, so my right foot's back by my hip. That's just like a bonus stretch through the hip flexors. Okay, but as I come back, I'm in this heart opener. I have my blanket behind me, so my head has a place to rest. And you'll notice my chest is lifted here. And you might need more than one block or pillow behind your shoulder blades. That's okay. So you got to find that spot for yourself. My arms are still out to the right and left. Whatever way you need to come out of the shape, find your way up. And take the right leg long again. And then when you're ready, you'll change sides. So take your left leg back. And then again, block right in between the shoulder blades so your chest is lifted up. And hands out to the right and left. This side. Okay, I'm back into a seat. Good. And then you're going to stay in a seated position. So I'm actually going to use my block to sit up on it. So find a comfortable seat. You can sit against a wall too if that's comfortable for you. Yeah. And then from your seat, okay, because we're still even in the seated position, expansion across the chest, you're going to take your left hand down to the ground, stretch your right arm over, and then spin up towards the ceiling. So instead of collapsing down towards your leg, spin up. Yeah, if it's helpful, you can take your right hand, place it behind your head. Good, and then change sides. So right hand down. And then I'm gonna reach my left arm over, turn my chest up. If it's helpful, take the left hand, place it behind your head and look up. To the center, take your hands, just interlace the hands as you go back, pull the knuckles down, lift the chest up, and then take the left ear over to the left shoulder, and it's not really to the left shoulder, but towards the left shoulder, and then tuck the chin down just slightly. center, change sides. Come back into the middle. From your seat, take the right hand up to the ceiling. Drop the right hand towards the nape of your neck or in between the shoulder blades. I'm just going to move so you can see. So here, and then left hand, if it connects, pull the right set of fingers down. And then you can lean your head into your arm. Chest is lifting. And release, and then you'll switch sides. Left arm, if they connect, pull the left fingers down. Mine don't, so I'm just going to grab my shirt and pull down on my shirt. And then I'm still going to lean my head into my left arm, keeping the chest lifted. And release. Good. From here, we're going to come into a back bend called camel pose. So camel, your chest will be, you're kind of getting the theme here. Chest will be the highest point in the shape. So I'm going to curl my toes under behind me. My knees are stacked underneath my hips, and they're about hip distance apart from one another. I'm going to start to press my hip bones forward and then take my hands back to my heels. Okay, hip bones forward, hands back to my heels. If it's okay in your head and your neck, you can let your head drop back, lifting the chest up for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift up. Good. Come back into your seated position. And then we're going to close these heart openers in a meditation. And you can bring your hands into it's a mudra. So you're going to bring the heels of your hands together. You'll bring your pinkies to touch one another, and you'll bring your thumbs to touch one another. And then the other fingers are open. Okay. And you can bring your thumbs into your chest or right into your sternum. It's just a mudra for inner peace, for compassion. All things that we get from opening the heart. And just notice as your thumbs are pressed into your sternum, if you're able to actually feel your heart beating. And make a wish for yourself. And make a wish for someone else. And bring your thumbs to your forehead. And Nama is name, stay is same. So my name is your name. We are all the same. We bow forward together and say, Namaste.